I'm talking to you from the small corner of a pretty sizable property called Strive that we're developing for children in the Watts area of Los Angeles. We're starting in this little tiny small area of it, and we're going to walk through briefly to just give you an idea of the size of the property and the potential and the efforts we're making to open these doors for kids here. So we'll walk through, it'll be very brief, and we'll just walk through and just to give you an idea of what the property looks like. We're coming into the corner building. We've included a property layout in the information we sent you, if you can look at that. This building is on the corner, and it's labeled as the computer studio. It's about 3,800 square feet. And of course, this is where we'll put together a studio of technology that provides resources, educational resources for kids in this community here. And we'll get very creative in what we're doing with the technology going forward. We don't know exactly how many labs we'll put in here yet. That'll be determined after we've parceled out the square, exactly where we're going to need restrooms and et cetera after the architectural drawings are finished. But we want you to get an idea of the size and the space available for kids here. Like I said, 16-foot arch ceilings in here, 3,800 square feet. We have some skylights. We're going to obviously fix this up. It's kind of dingy and dirty right now, but it's all just cosmetic work that needs to be done. And we're excited about the opportunities here and the potential to make this a very inspiring facility for kids. And of course, that's what the whole idea is we strive down here. We'll walk through quickly to the other side here. I don't know, did you show all the donated block? We unprofessionally just knocked a hole through here just to connect the properties for now and easy access. But of course, eventually it will be done professionally where we connect them, French doors or something here where it's all connected and been one big property. We're coming into a smaller building on the property that we call the Cottage, which will eventually be preschool and toddler programs. This is about 1,200 feet, I believe. It's small, including with the little small room up front here. Again, we're just using it for storage right now. And it sits on the back of the property. As you can see, it connected to the computer studio, the front building. And on this side will be the back of the courtyard, which we won't really show you because it's a mess due to all the tearing. We're just tearing down, demolition work we're doing, tearing down some shed areas back there to expand the size of the courtyard. But we'll walk through to the front building, again, just to give you an idea how it all connects. Once again, a lot of donated drywall that we're using to renovate the property. This room here is where we will have music facilities, music rooms, and other art-related programs. This is about 1,700 square feet. And we got this property donated first. So we, just like the building next door, when we originally got it, it was full of junk. It was quite a mess when we got it, and we spent quite a bit of time with volunteer labor, volunteer materials, donated materials, gutting the building. We put up the drywall, the insulation. We started on the floor, took out all the old wiring, all the old pipes, and even though it's not done now, it's a long ways from the way it looked when we got it. Trust me, it was quite a mess. So we're very happy with just the way it is now, even though it's not finished. But we had a little problem where a car was run off the road a few months ago and run through the building. That's why that's not completed. It was finished at one point. Let's walk up through and go on to the front courtyard. Don, don't show the room much. We're just going to walk through to the courtyard here. But this is just a small room that we'll probably use for security or on-property groundskeeper. Comes out to the front of the courtyard. Let's be careful of the gate there. This front part of the courtyard, we're facing 92nd Street. Just so you understand where we are, that's the big building we started in, computer studio. The front area, which will eventually be the kitchen, so that we can connect it to this front courtyard, and we'll be able to on-property host through the kitchen our own events. This area up front will eventually be enclosed with some of that block that you saw that we had donated in there, so that we'll be able to close off the noise, get some privacy, and hold events, guest speakers for the kids, fundraising events, just basically community-oriented, anything that's geared towards either raising funds for the kids or guest speakers for the kids. We have a lot of potential with this courtyard. We haven't done much yet because we're not there. We need to get it enclosed and get some other security things taken care of first. It's a little over 1,000 square feet. The back building is the second one we walked through the cottage. And it winds around behind the cottage, or in front of the cottage, to the back of the courtyard, which is a little over 2,000 more square feet in the back courtyard. As I said, we're tearing it down back there, so it's a mess. We won't bother showing it to you. But again, you have to imagine this beautiful courtyard when it's all done up, enclosed, and fixed up the way we envision it. And the potential here for events and whatnot, as I mentioned. We haven't done much, as I said. Eventually, this building here, the cinder block building, we'll be raising the height of it probably 2 or 3 or 4 feet, depending on what is mandated, and making that the library, a 2-story library. So once again, we've got the cottage back here with the preschool and toddler programs, security building, security room, library, the music building on the other side we walked through, the courtyard in the back behind the cottage, the computer studio that we showed you originally, which will eventually be connected to the property here besides the hole we walked through. And you can see we have a fantastic property with a lot of potential for the kids here. Probably at this point I'll go to my face-to-face talk with you and describe in more detail the efforts we're making specifically with regards to the educational efforts and what we're doing for the kids.